Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. Thank you for joining us. And I have with me today Scott of Scott Scorpio Sun. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Marina. Hi, everybody.
Hello, folks. I just realized as the intro was playing that I didn't have my little card ready to go that had, how you enter for to get a reading. And so I was quickly writing it as doing the intro at the same time. So, yes, welcome everyone. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to see you here. We're going to do some readings for you guys, and just a couple things that I want you to keep in mind. And please listen, okay? So if you want to get in for a chance to get a reading or to win a reading, type in #reading in the comments section, okay? I'll be using the StreamYard giveaway tool to determine who gets a reading, and you'll be able to see it spin and do its thing and so on. If you are a winner, I'm going to ask you to please post your question right away. Don't wait. Here's a couple things that I want you to keep in mind. Please do not ask what message the Spirit have for me. That's too broad. I want you to have a specific question. So, you can still say, what message does Spirit have for me regarding a job? Or be specific. No medical questions, because I'm not a doctor. So I can't diagnose, I can't make comment on medical things. And also no third-party questions. And third-party questions are, will my husband get a promotion? Will my son get that job? Is my daughter going to get pregnant? Those are things that I don't have permission to read on because they involve a third party. Now, that having been said, welcome. I'm going to quickly say hello to Jackie B, who's here. Welcome, Jackie. Woke, we've got Catherine. Tapioca Thievery. Hello, Karen. Marina, spiritual coach. Hello. Kelly McCall. Lulu, the quiet flame. Jackie Jacaranda. Hello, Jackie. Catherine, user UD2VR.
They go by 4. See the number in the picture? They go by 4.
They go by 4. I'm going to try to remember that. But thank you.
They're one of mine.
Yes. Okay. Jezebel. Hello. Paula 1680. Hello. Carrie G. Aditi. Bunny Young. Oh, Gold Monday. Hello, Ramon. Paula Faust. Nicola Jackson. Oh my gosh. Laura Kraft. I hope I haven't missed anyone. And if I have, 313 Motown. Please know that it's never anything personal. It's just things come across quickly, and I do miss them. So the other thing that I will say is don't post your question until you're a winner, okay? Because I do have Dawn is backstage, and Dawn is going to help out by starring the questions and whatnot. So don't post your question until you are a winner, okay? We don't have to spend so much time scrolling up and down and waiting and all that kind of good stuff. Because you know what? We want to get to as many readings as we can. And when we're scrolling up and down and looking, waiting, it eats up reading time. So that having been said, hello, Marilla. And what have you got happening on your channel? We can tell us about.
Sure. I've got, I'll be on back at 9 o'clock, and then, and this is Eastern Standard Time, everything. And then tomorrow I've got Kyle Therese Cranston is going to be on my show at 1 o'clock. And at 11 p.m., I'll be on Judy's Healing Fire. And the big one that I wanted to announce is I have the Newbies Galore going on with brand new people that have just started, like Kyle, who are going to be in a 10 group on screen. You can only have 10, so it'll be me and 9 newbies, and it's just for everybody in the community to get to know them. So that's going to be the 26th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Fabulous. Oh, that'll be so nice. That will be so nice. And hello, Carrie Fast, and hello, Artist Liz. Nice to see you here. So that is wonderful, because then it gives people a chance to it gives the newbies a chance to kind of get used to the camera, get used to, other people. And, it's when you take a chance and you put yourself out there, somehow it feels a little safer when it's in a group than
that's true.
You by yourself.
It's a good way to find other people to collab with as well. So
absolutely,
that happened on the first one. It's amazing to see all of them work together now. So yeah,
perfect. And for those of you that you do private readings as well, right?
I do.
Excellent. Okay, so if you're interested in booking a reading with Scott, make sure that you get in touch with him. And I do have his channel information listed in the description of the video. So you can go down in there and send him an email, find out how things work to get yourself set up with the reading, and take it from there. And as for myself, I have later on this evening, at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'll be joined by Helen, Irish Granny Helen. It'll be a lovely, lovely discussion. They always are. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'll be over on Allie's channel for Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. Thursday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'll be on Val's channel, and that's for Messages for Lightworkers. And then at 7 p.m., Cleo the Seer is going to join me on my channel for kitchen table issues. And then on Friday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Ivana Intuitive is going to join me. So that will, I'm really looking forward to that. It's been a while since we've done a show together, so I'm really looking forward to that. For those of you that are members on my channel, our members get together is this Saturday at 2 p.m. It's a Zoom meeting. So if you're a member and you haven't yet sent me your email address, I can't send you an invite. So make sure that you send an email to heartcenteredtarot@outlook.com. That way I can add you to the list, and that way you can get the invite to come join us, because the lovely Deborah Zachow is going to join us. And there's nothing about numbers that Deborah doesn't know. And she's also got a fabulous deck, Clarity Tarot, that is very wonderful. So that will be fun. And if you want to book a reading with me, or if you're interested in some of the classes and courses that I offer, well, then you go to my website, which is, I don't know if you could see it there, marinasheartcenteredtarot.com. And you can look on there I'm sure that you'll find what you're looking for. And I am running a special this month, as April is my 5-year anniversary month on YouTube. So I'm offering 10% off on all booked services for April. So if you book it and pay for it in April and you take it in May, that's fine. That's fine. So there you go. I hope that that's everything that needed to get out there and let you guys know.
I didn't know you were just 5 years. My 5th year is going to be in June, so we're babies together. We
Yes.
were we were newbies
Yes.
together.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. April 24th is my actual anniversary. And honestly, yeah, if someone had told me this would be so much fun at this point, come on. No. Right? Me on YouTube, Are you crazy?
I would have said the same thing. I would have been like, are you serious? I'm not going to last that long.
Yes. Yeah, totally. So, all right. Now, let's see if we can't get into some reading. So don't forget, how do you enter? You enter by typing in #reading in the comment section. And you only need to enter once. Okay. And then if you're a winner, we'll call on you. You'll see you're a winner. Please post your question right away. Don't wait. I have a little thing that I like to, because I like to keep things going. I'll call on you to post your question 3 times. After the 3rd time, if you still haven't posted, I just go on to someone else, because I know that there are people that come in and out, and they enter for a reading and then they leave. And so rather than just kind of be waiting, that's 3 calls, you're out. Okay. Let me put this, the giveaway tool on the stage, and we're ready. So we'll start off. And our first lovely person, Viviani. Hey, fabulous. Viviani, please post your question. And after Viviani, we have. Carrie G. Looking for 94. Okay. And then 3rd on our list is
Jackie.
Jackie. All right. And after Jackie, last in this first go round is that's 4, right?
Yes.
I remembered.
You remembered.
Okay. Fabulous. Okay, you guys. So, Viviani, Carrie G, Jackie Jacaranda. Okay, Viviani, got you. And I'm just scrolling up to see if there's. Carrie G's got hers in there. Okay, so we're Jackie and 4 user. Gotcha. And Jackie. Jackie, I don't want to call you out, okay? But I will. Chop, chop, girl.
There we go.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. So let me take this off. Boom. And there, there we are. So now you guys know how this works. So we'll get started. And Viviani says, yes, message from guides and angels for the next 3 months, please. Okay. And if you've got cards ready, Scott, you go.
Okay. Hi, Viviani. The first card I got for you is the Nine of Swords. So what I did is I pulled 3 tarot cards for you to start. So this will be for the first month is the Nine of Swords. So you need to turn that anxiety and worry around. And you can do that by calling on Archangel Metatron and asking him to change your vibes. You want to sit with it, but you don't want to stay there. You want to change that anxiety into peace. Okay, so that's the first month. The second month, you got the Two of Wands. It's a planning month. So planning what you want to accomplish, what you want to do on your journey, and manifesting, acting as if it's already happening. And then your third month, you got the Star. And this is hope and healing, wishing upon a star. So another month for manifesting for you and for healing. So Archangel Raphael is over healing. So you can ask Archangel Raphael or carry a green stone because he's a green aura. That chakra is the heart chakra. It's green. So that is over healing. Next card I got for you is pull yourself close. Okay, and this just says every part of your being is deserving of love. I love that. And it is. So make sure you love yourself first and take care of yourself first. And then you got it's already yours. And this says what you seek is not outside of you. It's already in motion. Trust, align, and receive with an open heart. The universe has already set it aside for you. I love the saying when it says your dreams want you. The dreams you want you too. Okay,
Yes.
so that's what I got for you, Viviani. Hope that resonates.
Absolutely. And interesting that you started off with swords, because I start off with the Ace of Swords, and this is the Housewife's deck.
Mm-hmm.
So Ace of Swords. There are some truths that are going to come up over the next little while that could be a little eye-opening for you. Okay, things that you that might kind of knock you back a bit, but it's all a matter of perspective. Okay, so what comes at you, just sit with it for a little while, see how it feels, and know that what you might have regretted in the past, you're now looking back on and saying, oh, okay, no, there was a lesson in there. There was something that was really good in there. And that was followed up by the Six of Swords, the getting away, the going to calmer waters, getting out of the situation now, and knowing that there is something to go towards. And with that, I got older and fragility. So doesn't necessarily mean that you're fragile, but you're learning. You're taking time to learn. And the third card that I got was the Empress. You have what you need. It's all there. You don't have to look for something. It's already there. You just may not be seeing it. And so be open to that, because also in the third month, I get birth and new situation. So there is something that is coming for you, and it feels like it's going to be nice. It's almost like a reward for all the work that you've done. So I hope that resonates with you, Viviani. Okay. And then we've got Carrie G, who says, how will my summer be when I go north on May 7th? Thank you so much, Marina and Scott. You're very welcome. Okay. How will your summer be when you go north? Okay. Um,
Carrie, I've got that it's going to be a big summer of learning for you. And the first card I got for you is the Hermit. And the Hermit is going inward, learning what you need to do, making sure that you're on the right track, and that you're just doing a spirit check, that you're on the right journey and you're making the right decisions. Because after that, I did get the Tower for you. Now, everybody looks at the Tower and freaks out. Don't freak out, because it's not bad. It is actually a good thing, because it's tearing down something that no longer resonates. And it could be chaotic, it could be, a big thing, but the thing of it is, you get to rebuild this tower, and it's about rebuilding yourself and becoming a better person on your journey, basically. So we all have tower moments, and I think the summer is going to open it up for you, so that when you do have the tower moment, you're going to be able to really put that into motion and learn about maybe things back home that you need to as well, and know what to correct and what not to correct, kind of thing. And then I got the Seven of Wands for you. And the Seven of Wands is you can handle anything that comes your way, and it's boundaries. So I think you'll be doing some boundary work as well. Speak to yourself with kindness, this says. So that will always help. And then look here, protect your boundaries. And that's exactly what the Seven of Wands is saying as well. So you've got 2 boundary cards. So just make sure that you are, setting your boundaries up, and don't let, anyone cross them. No is a complete sentence. So you don't have to do anything that you don't want to. Don't let anybody walk over you. And I think you'll have a great summer rebuilding, and I think it's going to be transformative for you. All right, that's what I got.
wow, that's amazing, Scott, because I sort of got the same thing. Okay. I start
Wow.
off with the 5 of Cups. There's something along the way that I think, it's going to be a nice trip. It is going to have its little spots where there might be some challenges, and it could be who it is that you're traveling with that are they're just going to start to push your buttons. Okay. And when especially if you're driving, you're confined in a vehicle and whatnot, things could get a little dicey. And that's where the boundaries kind of come in, because the next card that I got out was Temperance. So being able to be a little understanding, to be a little more willing to see things from someone else's perspective, but you're not giving anything up, because I also got the 6 of Wands. This is you're going to get through this just fine. It is going to require a little bit of learning on your part, and I think whoever is going to be challenging you, I got escapism. So it's like they have a version, and okay, this could even be when you get to wherever you're going and you're gathering with friends, family, whatever it is. somebody's version of events is going to kind of make you sit back and go, yeah, that's not what happened. I was there. That's not what happened. Okay. So you might need to kind of deal with that, but you're going to be fine. You are loved. You are loved. So it is going to be a nice trip. So you're just, I do agree with Scott in terms of your keeping your boundaries, knowing what you will and won't tolerate, and what you will and won't support. And you don't have to be nasty about it. Like he said, no is a complete sentence. So hopefully that resonated with you, Carrie, and thank you for asking. Okay. And then we have Jackie, who says, I would love to know if I will move home to a smaller place within the next 5 years or less. Oh my gosh. Jackie, there is a move. There is a move. Whether, and it could even happen faster than you realize. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Scott.
No, I'm just going to be continuing what you said, because look here, you got the Four of Wands. It reminds me of a small little house. This is the happy home card. So I think that you are going to be moving, and it's going to be sooner than later, because this is the first card that you got. So I agree 100% with what Marina has said so far. And then you've got the Ace of Wands. This is a new opportunity, and it's a new opportunity for you to put your passion and your creativity into the new home. Okay. And then you got the Two of Cups. So I don't think you do this by yourself. You're going to have people to help you, and let them help you. And ask other people around you, maybe at where you work, where they live, and what would be a good place, maybe for you to check out. So you got that. And then, well, this doesn't have much to do with your smaller place, but it says, don't worry so much about not finding love. It will find you. So Spirit maybe picking up on something that you've been thinking about. So, and then you got wear your party hat. So be optimistic and playful and joyful. And when you do that, gratitude will come in. And if you're grateful for the things that you have, more good things will come into you, like a new home that you need. And that's what I got for you.
Wow. That is fabulous. I like that. And yeah, Jackie, it feels like sooner rather than later. The idea of putting it out 5 years. You know what? I would be, if you're in the same place this time next year, I'll be surprised. Okay. So I start off with the Hermit. You're checking things out, you're weighing things, looking at what's available, what isn't available, but you're looking after the things that are going to make you happy and concentrating on that. I got the 10 of Swords, which excuse me, as Scott was talking about the don't look for love, it will find you. That's what that 10 of Swords is telling me is, the burden of, you're putting too much pressure on yourself to try to accomplish so many things, and to try to maybe find a partner and so on. Relax. Look, she's with the Hermit. She's having a bubble bath. She's got all her favorite things around her. She knows that, things are going to be okay. So I think that yeah, something will come when you least expect it. I then get the world. Okay, so what you need to get yourself to where you want to be is it's there already. It's just waiting for the right time so that it can present itself to you. Okay, know that you are safe. You do have a protector, um, someone that is going to um, that wants to see you happy, and someone that wants to nurture, right? So that is there's a good energy that is coming in. And then the last card that I got was anniversary, celebrate. So if you're looking at moving back, um, think in terms of, when did you um, okay, yeah, when did you move to where you are or whatnot, or is there an anniversary of something that is coming up? So okay. And she says, yeah, my late hubby could. Yeah, yeah, there you go. So Jackie, I hope that resonated with you. Okay. And then I'll want to say thank you very much to Carrie G for that super sticker. That is very much appreciated, and it's very kind of you to do that.
Thank you, Carrie.
Yeah. Okay. And then 4 says, do my guides have any messages for me regarding a career change? Or what I'm getting intuitively is, yeah, you want to make a change, um, but you kind of want the change to come to you. You're afraid of making that decision in case you're wrong. And you know what? If nothing changes. So sitting back and thinking to yourself that, I'd like to be able to get into something else. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of this. But all you're going to do is talk about it. You're not taking any steps forward to make it happen. So I think that um, you you need to be serious about the career change. Do things that get you ahead. Okay. Star. Everything works out. Everything turns out the way that you want. You get to decide what it is that you want. So if that's the case, then don't limit yourself. Ooh. And the magician. So you can, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And okay, 5 of Wands. I think that you know what it is that you want. You're just afraid to take the next step. So I think that stop um, the arguing with yourself and telling yourself, well, maybe next month I'll do this or whatnot. Just go for it. Go for it. I think you need to get out of your own way, but you'll be fine when you do. I hope that helps.
Okay, 4. Hi there. I've got the first card is the Page of Swords. So I believe that you will be learning something new. So the swords are about learning. The page is new. So you're going to be learning something new. So I do think that you are going to have a career change. I think you need to get out of your own way about it, though, because it might be in your mind that it's not going to work out, and you're looking with the 5 of Cups at things that, are a little bit negative instead of positive. So make sure you turn that around and look for the positive what's going on here. There's still 2 cups that are upright and the rest are laying down. So you want to focus on the cups that are, oh, there's 3 upright, my bad. So you want to focus on the cups that are still full. And that way you can get rid of negative things coming in and making you feel like you can't do this. Then you did get the devil as well. Marina got the magician. I think one will take care of the other.
Yes.
So if you have the devil, this means that there's just something that you need to let go of and something that's holding you back a little bit. So once you figure out what that is, and it's that first nudge that comes to you, oh, I wonder if it's this, that's it. You can stop right there. That's exactly what it is. The spirit talking to you, telling you that you need to change, something that's going on, and you know what it is. The next card I got for you is, I don't know if I can say this on Marina's channel. I'll just say bloom like a bad.
Yeah, say it.
Bloom like a badass.
Yes.
That's what it says. So make sure that you are growing and blooming and learning. And then you've got thank you. And it says, appreciate even the most modest gifts, even the smallest acts of kindness and generosity deserve recognition and gratitude. So I think you're going to be getting help as well for your career change. So, or you're going to be helping others with your career change as well. So that's what I got for you. Best to you 4. Thanks for letting me read for you.
Wow. I like that. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
That was fabulous. Okie dokie. All right, let's pick the next 4. And remember, if your name is called, if you're a winner, put your question in right away. Be specific. Okay. And Jackie B. Jackie? Let me know. And Marby. And after Marby, Marina. Lovely. And last but not least, Michaela. All righty, fabulous. Yay! Okay, I'm just going to scroll up and see. Let's see. So here we are looking for Jackie B. Oh, Jackie B says skip me. Okay. All right. Marby. Marby, get your question in. And Michaela, put your question in. That will be second call. And. Okay. And. Okay. Got you, Michaela. Okay, Marilla. Please be a little more specific. I'm going to give you an opportunity to alter that. Message from my guides is very, very broad. So message from your guides and angels in terms of what? A job, a career, a move, buying a new wardrobe, travel in terms of what? So please very quickly repost that. Okay. And do we have, yeah, I think we did have Michaela. Okay, let me take that down. Ah, here we are. Okay. Okay, Marilla. Gotcha. Okay, let's just start here. Michaela says she would like to know if there is any traveling for her in her near future. Is there any travel in Michaela's?
I'm getting a yes, Michaela, but I've got a but with that. Um, you've got the nine of spears, which is the nine of swords, and this can be the anxiety or the worry card, and this may stumble you a little bit. It may be a little bit of a pothole or speed bump on your way. So just remember that the swords are not real; they are an illusion, and fear is false evidence appearing real. So whatever your fear is about traveling, um, let that go. Let it go because it's going to be something really good for you. Again, when you're traveling or you're moving or going someplace else, it really puts things in perspective for you about what's going on at home. So I got the 10 of treasure, which is the 10 of pentacles. And this is a beautiful card for family and abundance and happiness. And I'm not sure who you're thinking of going with, but I think it's going to be a good time. And this is, abundance. So that could be something materialistic, or to me, it's just making sure you have enough money. And I think you will. Then you got the justice card. So just make sure everything is balanced and the karma that you put out into the universe will come back to you. So I've known you for a while in my chat, and you are always so kind and you have a really good aura. And I think what you put out into the world will come back to you in abundance, in really good things. Okay, so I'm going to say yes, and then I have two oracle cards for you. I'm going to pull a angel card for you, and it says self-acceptance. So make sure you're working on that as you're traveling, before you're traveling, after. Just think about that, about being self-confident and taking care of yourself, self-care, self-love. And then you got follow your bliss. Look at that. So traveling seems to be part of your bliss. So follow it. And it says, make conscious choices to cultivate joy and happiness in your life, regardless of external circumstances. Joy is an inner state that is not dependent on outside conditions. All right, so follow your bliss and follow your future. And I think it does have to do with traveling. So make your plans. If you're not, 100% ready or don't have the money yet, you can make plans and still, look at places that you would like to go and dream, and then attain those dreams through manifestation. And that's what I got for you, Michaela. Thank you.
Yeah. I think at the travel will come. It may not happen as quickly as you would like it to, and I think that there's someone else that you're thinking of traveling with, and they're either being a little wishy-washy in terms of committing to the travel, or you just kind of get a weird feeling about this. So go with your feeling. If things aren't, if they don't feel like, it's going to be, it's an adventure and I'm looking forward to it, don't think of it as, as a chore. It should be fun. Okay. So I start off with the death card, which in this deck is the the mayonnaise. So um, death doesn't mean, it means the ending of something. So it could signify that you are, um, the travel that you intend to do isn't really lining up, and it's okay. It's fine to let it go, to think about something else that you want to do. Um, and did you get the Four of Swords, Scott?
No, not this time.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I got the Four of Swords, and that is, the taking time to relax, taking time to think about what it is that you want. And you may not be in a financial situation to be able to, take care of some of the travel that you want to do right now, but that doesn't mean it's never going to happen. I also got the King of Pentacles, so that is, that it's kind of that, strong energy coming in terms of health, in terms of prosperity, and so on. So, while the answer may be, okay, I don't see you traveling within the next 2 or 3 months, but that doesn't mean that you're not traveling. It just means you um, you might need to postpone it for a little while. And a Two of Cups. So whoever it is, that you're going to be traveling with, or whoever you are going to travel to, um, yeah, just give it time. Everything will work out the way that it's supposed to. So don't worry about it. Um, do your research. Half the fun is in being able to think about where you're going to go, what you're going to do, and all that kind of good stuff. So there. I hope that is helpful. Okay.
Great reading.
Okay. And Marilla says, "What do I need to know for my highest good?" Yeah.
So, Marilla, I did get the Five of Swords to start for you. And this is just a little bit of, it can be trickery, or I used to call it, when I was memorizing the cards, the bully card, because um, or someone that may be being picked on or just made to feel less than they are. Someone might be trying to steal your power. So if that's the case, then you just need to either walk away and get away from the situation like these two are doing, or make sure that you're speaking your truth out of filtered love. Okay. And then you got the beautiful star card. So this is going to heal things. So if anyone was nasty to you, this can heal you and make you feel better. Asking Archangel Raphael again to come in, since he is over healing, and also manifesting, wishing upon a star. Now, I did get the Tower for you as well. The Tower, again, is for you to have a chance to rebuild. So there's a chance for you to rebuild something that is not resonating in your life anymore. And whatever that is, person, place, or thing, it needs to go. And so that you can build a nice, beautiful tower that won't crumble under the foundation. Okay. And you can do that with the help of this star card with healing and manifestation here. And then you got embrace every phase. So to me, this is being in the now and not worrying about the past because it's already happened and you can't change it. And don't worry about the future because it may not happen the way that you want it to be. So when you embrace every phase of the present, of the power of now, you are creating a better outlook for yourself in the future, because you're seeing things as they are and you're not wrapped up in things that you can't control. And then the last card I got for you, don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. Rejection is protection. So when you see a door closing, watch for two more to open. Okay, so don't dwell on it and don't dwell on the tower because the tower will fix itself just like it'll take care of itself to go down. You can get in the construction to make it go back up and be beautiful. So I hope that resonates with you, Marilla, and I hope that that resonates. And that's what I got.
Yeah. Okay, so I pulled four tarot cards, and three of them are major arcana. So that tells me this is something that is kind of you're needing to face it, and if you don't face it, I mean, nothing horrible is going to happen. It just means it's going to come up again, and it's going to continue to come up until you face it. So you're dealing with your emotions and the perception that someone is trying to tell you that things are one way when they're not. You can see that things don't line up. You can feel that they're not lining up. And yet you're being told that you're imagining things. And that's not the case. There's a good deal of commotion and confusion that surrounds this. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's regarding a male. Okay, so I'll tell you what I got. And I did shuffle, and the first card that I got out was the death card, the ending of something. And what is it the ending of? It's the King of Wands. This is this is kind of it. Well, the wands represent the soul, the fire, the I desire, the things that we concentrate on wanting, and we don't always want what we need. So I got strength, and I got the moon card. So the moon card is all the hidden secrets, things just not being exactly the way that they are being presented. So I went to the oracle, and I got commotion. Someone making a big fuss. I got hidden, searching for the truth, and soul group. So this is your it's a family bond. It's it's almost like you're learning how to speak for yourself, and you're learning how to pay attention to things that are Yes, yeah, Marilla. It is a lot to process, but I think you're going to be able to do it because you're getting to the point that it's almost like you're asking yourself, okay, do I want to be with someone and be miserable, or do I want to be alone and be happy? So yeah, but you're going to make it through. You're going to make it through. It's just it's not so pleasant while you're going through it, but you got this. You got this. Okay. And our last one for today is what do my guide and angels want me to know for the coming week? And thank you all for being here. And don't forget, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you go over to Scott's channel and subscribe to his channel. And yeah, he does some wonderful readings, and he's works harder um, than most people I know on YouTube. Anytime, a day or night, man, you turn it on and Scott's doing a live. So yeah, hard worker. Okay.
Sorry, I was muted. Thank you, Marina. I appreciate that. And if you're on my channel and you have not subscribed to Marina, please do so. So as you can see, she's fantastic as well. So
Oh, thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So do you have you pulled cards already?
I have. It's
Hello?
up to you.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's up to you. If you want me to
Go
go
ahead. Go
first.
ahead. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So the first card I got for you, Marby, is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands makes good decisions and is a good leader. Now, the court cards are there for you to take on the characteristics of that person. It doesn't matter their gender or their title. This is for you to take ownership and leadership in your life, in your spirituality, and just taking care of you personally as well, because the king can't take care of his kingdom if he doesn't take care of himself first. So take care of you, and then take care of your environment. I think that you would be a great leader too. I don't know if you are in your life. I can't remember that, Marby, but you would be a great leader, I think. So you're going to have some chances to put those to the test, and those gifts. And then you got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles means that you probably will have someone coming in, or two people coming in to help you for the coming week. And if they do, let them come in for entertainment purposes only, but why not? So I think Spirit is sending you in some help. And then you've got the Ace of Wands. So you will have a brand new opportunity as well. And this is filled with passion, creativity. So it's just something good that's coming in for you. I have an angel card for you, Marby. It says intuition and downloads. Wow. So don't be surprised if you're, going to hear some humming in your ears, or something, in your head is ringing. It could be that you're getting downloads. That happened to me once, and it so happens every once in a while. My ears start ringing and on one side, or I start hearing, it's usually like a radio, and
Yes.
I'll hear a radio way off in the distance. I'll think, what in the world? There's no radio anywhere around me. And it's a download that's coming in. So look for that, because it's really neat when you realize that's what it is. And then I've got spring water. And it says, I'll show it to you in a sec. It says, trust the divine flow and let it guide toward your renewal, understanding, and inner peace. Love and healing are always available to you. So that reminds me of the star card. Love and healing are there for you, and your archangels are there for you. Archangel Raphael again over the healing portion of our life. So green crystals can help you. So that's what I've got. Thank you, Marina. Thank you, Marby.
Ah, you are more than welcome. Okay, Marby, you're the first thing that I got is you're um you're spending too much time worrying about things that really you don't have any control over. So, it's like worrying about, is it going to rain tomorrow? Is it going to rain tomorrow? What am I going to do if it rains tomorrow? You don't know. Anything could happen, right? So it's like you're worrying about things that are taking time away from the things that you should be concentrating on. And what should you be concentrating on? Perseverance. You're being asked to keep trying. You're doing what you're doing because you're trying to take small steps, um, to kind of move forward. Keep at it. That's the road that you need to be on. You're you're also the empress in that, things are going to work out if you just kind of keep at it. You do have a deep connection with spirit world. This is the connection from, it says, beyond the physical. So I think that when Scott was talking about getting the downloads and messages, yes, absolutely. That's, when that happens, it's not your imagination. Okay. And it's funny, but I also got endurance, that you've been through some things are that are challenging, and sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit to look back at what you have endured, what you've gone through, and say, pat on the back. I did a good job. I did the best that I could. And, I've accomplished a lot of things. So that's sometimes when that Empress comes in to remind us that, you know what? Yeah, this didn't just happen. You made it happen. So, congratulate yourself on that endurance, and on the ability to be able to do that. And yeah, don't worry about what you can't control, right? And yeah, change. Think about something more pleasant than worry. Yeah. And she says, yeah, I get, yeah, ringing in my ear all the time. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, that's what it is. You're getting downloads. Listen to those. Give them a chance. Right? You never know where they're going to take you. So there. Thank you, Marby. I hope that resonated with you. And I hope those of you that got readings, I hope that it resonated with you. And for those who didn't get a reading, if there was something that Scott or I said for someone else, and it felt like it was for you, take it. Take it, because spirit works in mysterious ways. I know, who would have thought? But sometimes messages, what you need to hear will come through someone else's reading. So if it resonated with you at any point, take it and go with it. So thank you, Scott. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And
Absolutely.
I want to thank Dawn for being in the background helping us too.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Don, for doing that. Yeah. And I do want to say, someone mentioned, hold on, I'm going to try to find it up here because I wasn't ignoring you. Mona Seraphim says, my first daughter's name is Marina, Greek goddess of the sea. Yes. Yes,
I like
exactly.
that.
And you know what? I bet she's fabulous. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
my father was a sailor. I was supposed to be a boy. I turned out to be a girl. So, yeah, he called me Marina because he was a Marine. Who would have known? Who would have known? Anyway, thank you, everyone. And Scott, just stay with me as I do the play out music.
All
And
right.
yeah, we'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye for
Thank
now.
you, everybody.